In this section, we are going to see about Unit 7, Poem 7, Wandering Singer, written by Sarojini Naidu. The poet of this poem is Sarojini Naidu. Let's see a few lines about the poet. Sarojini Naidu was born on the year 1879 and died on the year 1949. She was known as the Nightingale of India, was a famous poet and the first woman governor of the Republic of India. She actively participated in India's freedom movement. Some of her well-known poems are The Sculptured Flute, Song of India, The Indian Weavers, and The Feather of the Dawn. Let's see the introduction of the poem. Have you heard about singers who go from place to place singing their song? Read this poem to find out what they sing about. The title itself tells us that the poet is talking about singers who have traveling from one place to another in small groups. They travel from village to village and town to town singing songs. We can also call them as folk singers. Who are folk singers? Folk singers are the people who sing about the rich heritage of India, its custom and tradition. These singers, they have a different outlook to life. They believe in universal harmony, spread the message of love wherever they go. They give hope to the people. Let's read out the poem lines one by one. Where the voice of the wind calls our wandering feet, through echoing forest and echoing street, with lutes in our hand, ever singing we roam. All men are our kindred, the world is our home. In the first line of the poem, the author says that, as we already know that these wandering singers move from one destination to other, they do not have any plan or schedule. So the voice of the wind leads them to their destination through echoing forest and echoing street. Their voices spread all through the forest and street. With lutes in our hands, ever singing we roam. The word lutes means string instrument with round bodies that are played with fingers. All men are our kindred, the world is our home. The author says that for the wandering singers, all the men, those who are living in this world, are their families and relatives, and the world itself is their home. Let's see the literary terms used in the poem. Where the voice of the wind. This is an example of personification. The wind has been imagined as a person, calling the wandering singers. What dreams shall we sow? This is a metaphor. The dreams are compared to seeds which can be sown. And this is also a rhetorical question to which no answer is expected. The poet has faced a thought as a question too. In the next four lines, the poet is revealing to us the various themes of the song sung by the wandering singers. Let us go through the lines what the poet wants to tell us. Our lives are of cities whose luster is shed, the laughter and beauty of women long dead, the sword of old battles, the crown of old kings, and happy and simple and sorrowful things. The wandering singer sings about the ancient city who have shed their luster. What do you mean by the word luster? Luster actually means shine, but with reference to the poem, luster refers to the past glory of the city that had faded away. These cities were once great and famous, but now they do not have the same. And they sang the song of the laughter and beauty of women who have lost it long ago, the sword of wood battles, and also about the king who have lost their lives in their battles. And they sung about the happy and simple and sorrowful things. Let's go through the next four lines. What hope shall we gather? What dreams shall we sow? Where the wind calls, our wandering footsteps we go. No love bids us tarry, no joy bids us wait. The voice of the wind is the voice of our fate. The word bid means ask and tarry means to wait. The poet tries to tell us that these wandering singers do not have any hope or aspiration for themselves. They believe that they give hope or aspirations to the people who are listening to their song, as they says their life is guided by the call of the wind, and this wind is one who decides their fate. They do not have family, no bond of love, and stop this wandering singer from traveling place to place. Thank you.